Welcome back. Back to the topic. I think the last 2 weeks. I think this is, usually this is a off season for basketball, football, which are the two biggest sports in America. But it's so much things that have happened with the Olympics coming up. We have good golf, we have good tennis, we have good baseball. All of those sports that people might not pay as much attention to in the past 2 weeks have been amazing. But let's start with some of the more popular stuff. Jaylen Brown being not on the Olympic team, while he has three other teammates on the Olympic team after winning Finals MVP. A little bit crazy, and he spoke out about it directly. He said, "Nike, is this what we're doing?" And he has a right to feel that way. How is that the right thing to do? Is Nike wrong? Is Jaylen Brown wrong? Is that what is it? What is it? How do you feel about it?
Well, when I first saw the initial roster when it came out, I was like, okay, this is a team that could win. But I was definitely like, wow, where is Jaylen Brown? How could somebody that's built the resume that he's built over his time in the NBA at this point? So, what? Multiple time All Star, 3-time All Star, All NBA team, 2023. You know what I'm saying? Now NBA champion, Eastern Conference Finals champion, NBA Finals champion. That's quite a resume. And for someone to have that type of resume and to be omitted from the Olympic team the same summer, just a couple weeks after you win all of those accolades in the postseason and lead your team to the championship. I mean, it's not like he was a surprise play. He's number 3 pick.
Yo, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, he's not a role player. He's a borderline superstar, right? He's a couple All NBAs away, a couple All Stars away from being a superstar, and he won Finals MVP. He's like you said, he's a number 3 pick. He's been in the playoffs multiple times, and the season before this season, he averaged 26 points a game.
Of his career.
Yes, I think every
Maybe
year.
I missed one, maybe.
Maybe, but the season before this, he was All NBA and he averaged 26 points per game. You know what I'm saying? And through this playoffs, he shot. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but he shot 50% or better through this playoffs. So we're talking about multiple time All Star, All NBA player, and then I don't want to say it was done on purpose. But when you don't add him to the team and then you grab his teammate that's not better than him, um, it kind of looks funny in the light, And he spent the whole season wearing Nike shoes with the Nike sign blocked out, or whatever. Maybe sending a statement, and maybe Nike did not like that. But one thing about Jaylen Brown is, he stands his ground. He speaks out on political issues, racial issues, and maybe the Olympic stage is not the place to do that, or maybe they don't want that type of those type of conversations happening during Olympics. So it's like maybe that had some.
I think a lot of that.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's about relationships. A lot of those guys on there have represented the USA on different stages before. I think JB maybe went to a camp or something in high school. Or maybe was on one of those U17, 16 teams, something like that. But like you said, he's very, very outspoken. He's very bullish in all his stances and the things that understand how Nike got to that point.
And obviously, when he signed a big contract, he's like he wants to help the certain communities, with the Celtics money, and He drove down to Atlanta to, stand for racial injustice, and he's just always been himself, no matter the stage, and we may love him for those reasons, and Nike may not like him for those reasons as well. And he also stood with Kyrie when Kyrie got his contract taken from him for posting. I think what it was, it a Jewish video of Amazon or something. I don't know what it was, but he stood on business on that, and then so obviously there's been some type of feud, and he not too long ago he tweeted, "When does Nike have ethics?" Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so like like stuff like that isn't going to help his case ever. So
At all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, like you're shocked by elected, or you know what I'm saying? Like I understand you feel some type of way because excuse me, you've proven to be the best player on the best team in the NBA, but I mean, you kind of knew this when you was putting these things out. It's been 2-3 years of this type of thing. It's not like he just did all of this within the last 2 weeks.
100%. So
these things out. So
I want to stay on Jaylen Brown. So we saw him at a summer league basketball game talking to his girlfriend, and just having a regular conversation about basketball. And the camera caught him saying, "I don't think Bronny is a pro." That's what came out of his mouth.
I don't know who. Last time we got on the pod, and we did talk about the parade. Okay, so go ahead. Yeah, so go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
We did, yeah. So this is not the first time we've seen him with her, and obviously, he's not hiding, right? But he just was having a regular conversation,
Regular.
He did not say this in an interview. He did not tweet this. He did not speak his thoughts out loud, and that's kind of unfair to him.
He got caught lacking.
Exactly. So it's unfair to him to just want to talk basketball and then it blow up in the media. He was not trying to make a headline. That's the thing, and it became a headline, obviously. With him being caught saying that, and it's just basketball talk. If you're at a game, you're gonna have basketball talk.
Hoopers. That's what people are forgetting about this whole situation.
Bro, basketball players talk about basketball.
There are two hoopers sitting there. Like because yes, she's very beautiful, that does not mean she's a hooper, bro. Like
exactly. And
number 4 pick in the draft.
And Jaylen did not go out of his way to say this to anybody. He was having a private conversation to somebody.
That right there, that's bogus.
Come on, bro. It's not fair. And it's a fair assessment. Whatever you think about Bronny is what you think about Bronny.
It's just compounded on things, just because of the name and
exactly. So and
because you are sitting in the very first row.
And we just talked about the headlines that Jaylen Brown were making that were not positive, right? And then this is the following headline that and it's like, you cannot talk about LeBron James' son in the negative light, right?
You get caught on camera now.
That's the thing. He was not being negative. He was just sharing his thoughts. But, we're talking about LeBron. The nigga name is LeBron James Jr.
That's super.
I know a lot of people know him as Bronny. The nigga name is LeBron James Jr.
There was an interview with LeBron. He said that was like his biggest regret in life.
I did see that. But also LeBron had him at what, 17? When LeBron got drafted in 2003,
he was the number 1 pick though. Like
he was, but also, did he know I'm gonna be the greatest player to ever touch a fucking basketball?
I mean, that's what the headline said. That's what the magazine said.
Bro, how many players we seen them talk about that? Like, how many magazines said that, bro?
Like that, bro. It was different, bro. You know it was
we see fucking
really like internet wasn't really super popping, like super duper popping.
understood, but we see niggas hype niggas up every year, bro. Like how many times Zion Williamson was supposed to be that guy? How many number one picks was supposed to follow LeBron? Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins.
Don't do that. They were
Were
supposed to, they were supposed to be great players,
and they were
are
and
great players. They just didn't have great careers.
yeah, I think they were very good. And but like I'm saying, after we saw LeBron do what he did, everybody was the next LeBron, and they weren't. You know,
I feel you, but that ain't really like so. In my head, right, the names that popped in my head when I think of like that level, LeBron James, now recently Victor Wembanyama,
correct. Zion.
Zion for sure.
I would put Jabari or Andrew in there as well.
Jabari up there because
They-
that draft, it was like there was no
Mhm.
cut number one.
Okay.
Um,
Greg Oden.
yeah, I could say Greg Oden too.
The hype was there.
But he was really super cold.
Bro, he was a difference maker at Ohio State, 100%.
And he just got super nice with his left.
Bro,
I was like, he is nice.
he was that guy at Ohio State. Hashim the beat.
Chill out. Chill out.
Am I too deep in the trenches, bro?
Yeah, you're way too deep.
Well, okay, my
You're
bad.
ankle deep, bro. You're too deep.
My bad, bro.
So yeah, we had Greg Oden, Zion,
Victor.
and it was 5.
Who else is a couple number one picks in the past couple years? No, but no. But you're right because the last couple of number one picks were not hyped like him. Obviously, Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero.
The last one that was really like super high.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct about that. So what do we say? Obviously, we talked about Jalen. What he said about Bronny. He was just sharing his thoughts. He's not wrong for having thoughts about that. He's been in the NBA 8 years, so he can tell a basketball player, who's ready and who's not. He's an expert at that.
With another basketball player, bro.
He's 100% an expert at seeing who is the talent and who is not. So we can't fault him for that.
I wish people would like think sometimes. You'd be like, okay, let's analyze what is really going on.
Bro, and so that's what I wanted to talk about, right? The coverage around Bronny James is fucking crazy, bro. He's a number 55 pick, right? Yo, we gotta be.
It doesn't make sense.
We have to be a little bit serious. Who's the best? Who's the best number 55 pick you can think of? There isn't one.
I think maybe Jokic's probably close around there,
right? But I'm saying the exact number 55 pick, you don't remember it, bro. So it's like I want to do a little bit of research right here, right? The number 55 pick from the last draft, Isaiah Wong.
Yeah, I told you he's in G League.
Not a bad guy, but
player of the year.
But this wasn't the coverage. I just want to focus. I just want to focus on the coverage and the expectations, bro. Right. The 55 pick from the year before that.
One might have got 30 seconds.
Bro, the 55 pick from the year before that, Gui Santos, Golden State Warriors from Brazil. Come on, man.
Yeah,
So yo, I have a problem with the media, bro. I have a problem with the media. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
What's his name again?
Gui Santos from Brazil.
So if we put Gui in a lineup right now, I couldn't pick him out.
You couldn't. I don't know what Gui Santos looked like. The year before that, Aaron Wiggins, who plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
He's actually from
No. And he's
from here where I work at.
He's an okay player. 100%. He's a decent player, but like he's a
good NBA player.
Exactly, but he's not nobody he wasn't front line on ESPN. ESPN, he was not the fucking headline on ESPN, bro. And that's my issue with the media. They're talking about Bronny He's the first or second pick, right? And that's the issue I have. This is my last 55 pick I'm going to talk about before we move on. Jay Scrub. All right, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing else about that. Nope, no pun intended. His name is literally Jay Scrub. Right?
Hey, bro, chill out.
I'm chilling, bro. This is the thing, though.
You're silly for that.
No, I'm not, nigga. I just named another 55 pick. He's literally he's one of the 55 picks.
You're silly.
And so
where do you go to school, bro?
You talking about I'm silly and you asking extra questions, bro.
I just want to know.
I'm trying to leave it at what it's at.
Nah, because you opened the door with this.
I said I'm going to talk about one more 55 pick, and you want to do that. I didn't do that shit.
What year was he drafted? 22?
2020, I think. He went to... Where the fuck did he go? I'm trying to find this nigga wiki page. All right, bro. Chill out, dude.
I ain't got no wiki page neither, though.
He went to John A. Logan.
Junior college in Illinois.
Oh, wow.
That's not far from St. Louis.
Okay. What a snipe by you. That's a great snipe.
I'm a baseball there.
That's a great snipe. But he's a 2020 number 55 pick, right? But this is my thing too, right? There was 5 players that were drafted in the top. It's the top 5 in the last NBA draft.
Yeah.
There's been no coverage on these guys.
That's what I was about to say, bro. I couldn't really tell you. Like, I know Tajon Salon, he went to the Hornets. I think they picked 6, 7.
The Hawks had the first pick, the French guy.
Alex Sarr.
No, Sarr was the second pick to the Wizards.
Wizards.
The first guy was a French. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah. The other Olivier, right?
Something like that. Bro, Alex Sarr been playing like shit.
He has been dookie in the bed.
He's been fucking shit. And we're not talking about it because we want to talk about the fucking number 55 pick scoring 4 points. When the fucking number 2 pick, the fucking franchise player is scoring 2 points.
Okay. So Zachary Richard.
That's him.
Yeah. He went number 1 to the Hawks. Excuse me about that.
We don't even talk about him though.
Zachary Richard. I don't think he's played.
He has played 100%. He has absolutely played, but we don't fucking talk about him. I promise you, he's played. We don't talk about him though because we're talking about the 55th pick in the fucking NBA draft. I'm not part of the media, but this shit is pissing me off.
Oh, that's ugly.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 picks that we're not speaking on.
Yeah, first headline I see: how French rookies and many others struggled in Las Vegas.
Bro, we're not talking. The NBA media is full of shit. Why is our first conversation about the 55th pick and then the second conversation is about the Finals MVP talking about the 55th pick? Nigga, listen to me, nigga. What the fuck? Nah, we potted today, bro. What the fuck do you expect from a 55th pick, bro? Is the 55th pick supposed to turn your franchise around?
He's trying to make the big team.
That's it. And niggas are acting like the Lakers drafted that nigga number 3.
Got to confirm. You know what I'm saying? He got the guaranteed deal.
And he still might be in the G League. So it's like
went for 22 a game in the summer league.
Who?
Stephon Castle. Wouldn't know it.
Why are we not talking about that? That's my issue.
Dog Connect 21 on the same team.
Why is that not a conversation? Why is Bronny on the front page on ESPN.com when so many things are happening and they want to put Bronny on there when Stephon Castle's doing shit? I can't remember the guy from I think it was maybe a guy from the Grizzlies or another team. He's scoring 25 a night, and we want to talk about Bronny.
Get to it. He was getting to it in the NBA though. When Ja was out, G.G. Jackson,
But we're talking about Bronny James. He was this nigga. This nigga was 5 picks away from undrafted, bro. Let's be honest.
That's what the numbers say.
5 picks away from undrafted. Let's move on, man.
Good luck to you, brother. Like I said,
bro, nobody.
I would never sign up to be that and have to try to live that life you living, brother. So congratulations,
bro. And nobody says the 55th pick is going to change our franchise or you made nobody ever in history made a bad 55th pick because nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck at 55, bro. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna move on. We party today. Let's stick with basketball, bro.
You're stupid, bro.
So the USA basketball team, right? Nail biter against fucking South Sudan.
Hey, they got some hoopers, dog.
I love how international the NBA is today.
They got
nail biter.
I'm watching this game and like they're hooping.
Okay, what? Shayok is a baller.
No, but I've been to Shayok, right? So
yeah.
Check this out. Because I think he took Iowa State to the Sweet 16. He was at Iowa State, and then he came to Virginia, and I believe he won a national championship with them.
Bro, I don't think people watch basketball like us because I vividly remember Gabe Vincent a couple years ago cooking the fuck out the USA team before I ever heard of Gabe Vincent in the NBA. The nigga was smoking. The nigga was smoking the USA team.
And buddy, Khalid Jones, he's
I don't. I don't know. I don't know where he's from or what he does, but he's gonna get a look somewhere.
He's gonna get a deal, bro. Like, cause he was working.
The nigga had a triple-double against the USA team.
Against the USA, bro. Out there,
a triple-double.
It was killing Braun. Like, he's killing.
But I think there's some things that need to be talked about, right? We nail biter against South Sudan, another nail biter against Germany, right? And I feel like LeBron obviously is just building his case for the greatest player of all time. He comes through two, even though these are exhibition games. He comes through twice in a row. These young niggas smell like shit.
Hold on, before we shift over to the other side, I want to give JT Thor a shout out too, bro. For South
okay. Yeah.
He was Charlotte. He played 30 games with Charlotte last year.
Okay.
So I think that game, that experience, I think that's gonna really do a lot for his career. He might make some noise because he long, you know what I'm saying? He can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He what they looking for right now, what the league looking for. He just got to move his feet on defense.
I think for the problem with that is Charlotte is just so young.
And they're so trash, bro.
They're so trash, but everybody's under like 28. Everybody on that team is under, so it's kind of hard to get in there.
Turn.
Yeah, 28 in turn, but they got Charles Lee in there now, coming from the Celtics winning organization, so it might be a little bit of change of pace. But back to the USA team, I think. So if we go back to the past couple USA teams, right, we could see the young guys coming up and who will be able to take over the reins for the next USA cycle, right? In 2012, we saw KD, we saw these other guys. Even in, LeBron, LeBron wasn't that old in 2012. Yeah, but we are able to see, we feel safe in the next USA cycle. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Carmelo, whatever. The fact that the person saving the day in this current USA cycle is a nigga that been in the league 20 years. The other nigga is Stephen Curry, who's been in the league, 17 years?
Problematic, bro.
And we're waiting on Kevin Durant return, who's also been in the league 17 years.
Coming off another calf.
Brother, And I know we're enjoying LeBron being that guy, turning this shit up, and we enjoy his greatness.
Yeah,
I'm worried sick about the next cycle of USA
I know you
basketball.
seen it, bro. I reposted it.
I did see that, and it's like, but I was thinking this a couple of days ago. I'm like, wow. As soon as you reposted, I'm like, this is exactly what I'm thinking. I'm
All right,
worried
so
sick,
the people that didn't see the tweet, it's
bro.
you probably did see it if you're listening, but what it said was, you know, respectfully, everybody's concerned about what the world's gonna look like post Joe Biden. I'm concerned about what basketball is going to look like post LeBron James. And I saw
Brother,
that why this was the day after South Sudan heroics. You know what I'm saying? Like his superhero performance against South Sudan in the fourth quarter. So it's like, all right. And then what 3, 4 days later,
same thing. 11 in the fourth against Germany.
it felt like it was all in the last minute 42. Because what he scored, got a rebound, scored, got a rebound,
Free
scored,
free throw. It was some free throws in there as well. Yeah,
and then hit the three. And then they was down. They was down 7. The next thing you know, they was up 4.
brother. And it's like the young guys on this current USA team are like arguable top 10, 15 guys, right?
And so what I'm saying, Tatum's not looking strong. And Edwards, he's super aggressive, but he's turning that thing over.
Devin Booker looks like another guy. He looks like another guy.
They're looking for him to play defense. So
he looks like another guy, and
he's like taking on a defensive role on this team, and I don't think I like
bro, and we,
it.
yeah, and exactly, and all three of the guys we just
I think Drew
named.
Holiday's playing well.
I think Drew Holiday is playing well. I think LeBron is playing well. Anthony Davis is the best. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are the best players on that team.
Yeah, but LeBron is playing like he's the best player in the world right
And so, okay,
now. He's 39.
okay. Let's sidetrack a little bit, right?
Because it isn't the Olympics, right? Everybody's playing.
Okay, and that's what I want to get to. Let's sidetrack a little bit. We just did our top 10 not too long ago. What kind of weight does this hold? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna have
Yes.
to. We might have to restack this.
So you knew where I was going with this,
brother. I mean, I'm
and,
sitting and everybody that knows me, I'm not a Bron guy,
and that's okay. Yes,
but my eyes,
brother.
everything he's done post 35, I'm like, yo, like,
And it's like obviously,
he was breaking down, was broke down. You know what I'm saying,
brother. We're talking USA basketball, right? The best players in the world playing for their nation. So it's like this.
this year the game is more global, bro. They're saying Group A is the group of death, right? And I think that's Spain, Canada,
Germany. I mean France.
France, and I don't know who that fourth team is,
Uh,
but that's the group of death, right? But I'm looking at the USA's group, bro. It's South Sudan, Serbia, USA, and Puerto Rico. And you know Puerto Rico gonna have guards. They gonna have Tremont Waters, and he's gonna kill.
He's wow. He's one of the greatest players that's not in the NBA right now.
All time. Tremont Waters is so cold.
Yo, he has one of the best highlight tapes ever against anybody, whoever you want to put it against.
Google Tremont Waters, man.
Please Google.
He went to LSU.
Hey, yo, Tremont Waters is he's fucking film study, bro. Like he's good film. Everybody can't do what he does.
That's special.
But I want to. So, how do you kind of like what kind of weight do you hold to USA basketball, and like what do you hold? How do you hold it against like their current rankings? You know, you may have had a great NBA season, but when you play USA basketball, we see that you're not him. You're not the guy of the guys. You know, there's still wait. There's still levels to this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you play on your NBA basketball team, but there's still levels at the end of the day. You still gotta you still got a little bit to go. You know, because there's still a hierarchy here, as we can see, right? So how do you weigh that against the regular NBA season compared to Olympic basketball.
So I'm not gonna hold it as high esteem as NBA basketball
Okay, that's fair.
because everybody's not playing. You know what I'm saying? The best, all the best players in the world aren't playing
Hmm.
because of just the disproportionate number that come from the United States. And so that's really my only knock on Olympic basketball because I know the weight it carries, the fact that it only comes around every 4 years. It's only 13 guys, 14 guys that are gonna make the roster and
Right,
even
right,
be on the team. So that takes you to a whole nother cloud. But the way the rosters are put together, it's not just the best players, it's the best fit. That's how they sell it, right?
right.
And so I can't, going into 2024-25 season, I can't move LeBron all the way up to number one,
That's fair.
even though, coming off another great season at age 38 and 39,
Hmm.
was at 22, 21. That was your 21.
Yeah. 20 or 21. I can't remember exactly the year.
But no, yeah, because he was drafted 03, so no, this was 20. This is your 21. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it's ridiculous. So I think he's now within my top three for sure. He was top five for me. He's now moved into my top three just because, and we haven't even got to the official Olympic Games yet.
Yes, and so
That's the crazy part. But another thing is they didn't make a deep playoff run, so he's been rested. But still, at age 39, to come off an NBA season where he played over 70, probably around 70 games.
I think it was around 65, 70.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there, the one series in the playoffs, but I mean, he played great.
And I think even me being a huge Braun fan, sometimes I forget because I was, even though I'm a Braun fan, I'm honest at the end of the day, right? Like between him, Steph, and KD, I was kind of ready to move these guys out the top 10, right? And then I see Olympic basketball and who are still the guys, right? And it had to kind of remind me we are still these niggas.
And then
Like,
check this out real quick. I'm gonna let you jump back in, but amongst this group of guys,
mhm,
and you're on that USA team, that is your opportunity to climb that mountain,
100%.
especially when you're on a roster with the three-headed monster of Steph, KD,
And
and
LeBron.
Bron, who
Yeah.
some could argue still say that's their 1, 2, 3. You really can't say that.
Yeah.
So for these guys so far, because like I said, we still haven't got to the official Olympics yet. This is just exhibition scrimmages, showcase.
Hmm.
I'm not seeing any of the younger guys that are in that conversation for that seat taking
Yes.
opportunity to,
Yes.
it's time for y'all to move out the way.
And I think,
Nobody gonna stop Bron.
yeah,
This Olympics, this ain't happening. That ain't happening. Because y'all already showed me I can't.
you cannot pass the reins right now.
Y'all showing me this. But I can't lose. I'm not gonna lose. He said I did that already.
And that's the thing. I feel like in the 2012 Olympics, right? KD was a young guy,
Yeah.
but we were confident in KD carrying.
That 08 and 12 team was just so OD.
It was, and the young guys did what they were supposed to do, and they hung with the older guys, and we felt confident in those guys moving forward. But like the young guys today, they smell like shit, man. Tatum, AE, Devin Booker, Halliburton, even put Bam in there.
I don't even think he played. Nah, you can't. Bam's playing great defense. He's playing great.
We don't give a fuck about that, bro. We
So he had a
he's
massive.
a
Didn't know he had a massive shot block in the fourth quarter against South
100. I will never deny his
Bro, if
defense.
that layup go in, they lose that game, bro.
But
But the math says
but okay, Bam is a great defender, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is a great defender as well, but we see what he's doing on the other fucking end. That nigga is giving us boards and buckets.
AD's getting all the minutes, bro, and Embiid starting. Who?
Ah, wait. Time out. I'm glad you mentioned that. Embiid does not belong on this team at all. He's not built.
Tell him to go do a South Sudan in the Congo, get his team right.
Go to Cameroon. He's from Cameroon, I think. He's from Cameroon. He no disrespect to that, but he does not belong in Olympic basketball, bro. He does not have the game, the style for Olympic basketball, and I think he's killing the fucking flow. There's no reason Anthony Davis should not be starting over Joel Embiid.
No reason whatsoever, bro. We can let him play for France, bro, over there with Wemby. Like, y'all can go over there, bro.
Yeah. First of all, I don't like why nigga play for your country. You know what I'm saying? Represent something, nigga. Stand for something. You standing on bad knees, nigga. Nah, that's a low blow. But nah, you standing on bad knees, nigga. You not even nigga. You're not even from America. Your country is disappointed in you, brother.
Can you even go back?
No, not a nigga. My thing is, Joel Embiid is playing USA basketball like this is the Philadelphia 76ers.
Not that, brother. Kick the ball to LeBron, Ramon, James.
See, and stop jab stepping. We don't give a fuck about that in USA basketball.
There's no 3 seconds. They're not going nowhere.
I want to stay right there. I'm glad we mentioned that Paul George to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah.
The East is trying to stack up, obviously, to compete with the Celtics. Does this move the needle?
No.
I agree.
Bro, it's not moving the needle, bro. Like, I really, really like Paul George. I really do. I really was trying to fuck with Paul George when he was in Indiana. And then ever since that commercial, bro, he just ain't been right.
No, I don't think you're wrong about that at all. But like,
ain't been right, bro. And so I don't think he moves the needle because I don't think they will beat New York.
And so let's talk about New York a little bit. First of all,
super friend.
First of all, the NBA is just giving out money, aren't they?
Handing out cheddar cheese.
OG Anunoby, $180 million.
Yeah. Hey, that's what he was. I mean, that's about half. That's about half of JB.
Is he half of JB? No, he's not.
Don't do that, though. His team doesn't require him to do that.
It doesn't, but he's also never made an All-Star game. Like I think he's a good defender. He's a decent slasher. But like $180 million.
Okay, so look, JB, he done brought the 3-ball in the game. He's a great slasher. So half of that, take rid of the 3-ball. Okay, boom. Now you get OG Anunoby office.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
We see the Knicks making moves. We see the Philadelphia 76ers making a move. Does this change anything about the Boston Celtics? Are you still confident in them winning the Eastern Conference and returning to the finals?
I think they're the favorite, of course. But
I'm saying, are you confident in them making it back?
It just depends on how they come out back to the year. Like, are you locked in and want to do this? Because it's not going to be no cakewalk. Like, I think New York is going to give them, they're going to give them a go. So whatever y'all want to do, like if y'all come here tipping, like you will get clipped.
That's fair.
Because I think New York is really, because I think, it's crazy. I think they're going to move off Julius Randle.
I mean, they played the whole season without him. And I kind of
brought in Bridges. You know
what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges, great trade, and it's
he ain't coming to come off the bench.
It's a lot of, but as far as the New York Knicks go, it's a lot of 1, 2, 3, right? Between DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, all 4 of those guys, and I think who am I missing? Whatever you want to call Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, like
yeah, it's a lot of it's like six. It's 6 or
at least.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7 guys fighting for minutes. And those are a lot of quality. Those are good quality players as well.
how Tibbs do.
So let's stay on the New York Knicks because I don't something happened. And me and my friend talked about it. We had a long conversation about it, right? Obviously, the New York Knicks are in win now mode, right? And so they they have a lot of money. They're trying to spread it out, get the right people paid. In the midst of this, Jalen Brunson takes a $113 million pay cut. Wait. Me and my friend had a conversation about this. Obviously,
It makes my hair hurt.
yeah. So, and and the consensus is like, do you want to be remembered for your greatness, or do you just want to make as much money as possible? And I told him it's depending on what type of player you are. I do. Jalen Brunson is borderline a legacy player, right? He as some he, yeah. He might have a legacy, he might not, but like he was all-star this year. He'll probably be all-star next year. So it's like obviously he wants to be remembered, but $113 million left on the fucking table, brother. That's a lot of fucking money. How you're how do you feel, man? That's a lot of money, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's the New York Knicks. But wait, let me say one more thing. I know this is a long-winded question. You also play for the New York Knicks, so does that kind of
main point.
Yeah. So does that kind of make up for taking the $100 million pay cut because you're in New York City? He's probably the second most popular person in New York City behind Aaron Rodgers.
No.
You think he's in front of Aaron Rodgers?
No. Aaron Judge.
Okay, so third.
Yeah, he's third.
Okay, so third most popular player in New York behind Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Judge. Does that kind of make up for the $100 million pay cut? Just I don't know. What do you think about it?
Okay, so it's a lot of things that kind of have to play into this fact of this deal that this super team really unprecedented.
Oh,
you just put together one of the greatest playoff runs in the history of the New York Knicks.
Yes.
As a point guard.
Wait, let me say something too. The New York Knicks have one of the biggest payrolls in all of sports. They're one of the most valuable teams in all of sports as well.
So you put together this run.
4 straight 40-point games.
Already legendary in Knick fandom and lore forever. As long as there's a Knick fan in the building, you're good in the city.
100%.
And probably Jersey.
Yes.
So that kind of plays into it too. Like, okay, on the
top 5 Knick player ever.
The conversation is being had. You know what I'm saying? And you've been there, what, a year and a half?
Come on, man.
You already was on. People were considering your previous contract the most team-friendly deal in the history of basketball. Already, the steal of all steals when the Knicks signed you to it was like $104 million. You turned out to be a $400 million player.
Yo,
like, and then you go and sign for, you leave 100 plus on the table. And
yeah.
So for people that don't know how professional sports work is, wherever the game is, because you get paid by a game. Wherever the game is, you pay that tax. So you pay 41 games of tax in New York City. Hopefully, you get 8 games in Texas, 8 games in Florida.
You got Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Miami, and Orlando.
Half your season is New York City tax. That's close to like 40%.
Yeah. and it was
You got an easy pass. That shit is crazy. Everything costs so much up there, bro.
and you mentioned it.
Paying for a lot of stuff because you are Jalen Brunson and you have solidified yourself as one of the greatest Knicks in the history.
Yes, and you mentioned it. This is his
The conference finals.
bro. You mentioned this. This is his second team friendly deal.
It's insane.
As
But the first one wasn't super team friendly, you know, because he got more money than he was gonna get in Dallas.
right, and we didn't know he was going to turn into
It
this
just happened to be the value turned
100%. And but I don't know. Okay, so if you're Jalen Brunson, are you in it for the greatness, or are you trying to make as much? Because I think
in it for the greatest because now he's allowed for the opportunity. He saw, and I'm sure they communicated with him like, look, we have the opportunity to go get another one of the guys you played with in college, another one of your friends. He don't even got to move. Like, we can just get him over here and help build this chemistry that we got going in this momentum because, you know, it got down to it. We were thin on the bench and we didn't have, and then we had a lot of injuries. So we bring in another body, skillful body, all-star fringe guy that can only take us over the top. And he helps us match up well with the team that just won the Larry OB.
I think for me personally, I could understand leaving $50 million on the table.
100 plus in New York City is crazy.
But it's like also and
I don't know how many brand deals you gonna get because you kind of ugly.
Sorry, bro. We're not taking it there tonight. That's fucking crazy. Yo, he's no Aaron Judge, no Aaron Rodgers.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Iggy Azalea got a crush on him.
I'd stay out them waters if I was you, young brother. But I do.
I'm not Jalen Brunson, also. But yeah,
you'll be drinking that milk for sure.
All right, man. Okay, let's move on a little bit. So let's go back to USA basketball for a quick second. I don't want to stay too long on it. Before the USA X showcase happened, we saw Cooper Flag play good basketball against the USA team. But I have an issue with his interviews that they gave him. They were kind of asking him questions, and they're like, "Oh, who's your GOAT? Who's your GOAT?" He said Michael Jordan. They said, who do you kind of study your game after? Larry Bird. Nigga, you're 17.
Ooh, I like him though. I ain't gonna lie.
I like him too, but brother, you were born in fucking 2007, 2004.
You know what that mean?
What is it? 2017.
That mean he want to pop his shit. That's what that means.
You can pop your shit, but come on, bro. This is my thing.
I think he letting them boys know, like, I'm finna let you know about this.
Jalen, your favorite running back can't be Walter Payton.
Wow, I can't rock with sweetness.
How could you?
I seen them same 12 clips. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube didn't exist then, brother.
That sold me. Them same 12 clips, that sold me.
Brother, I can't.
Ran buddy over. Then he hurdle cuts. I said, yeah.
You wasn't there for that linebacker we don't talk about.
He got the Super Bowl shuffling on them boys.
You weren't there for that linebacker we don't talk about that stopped him in his tracks. We don't know who he is.
Dick Buckies.
We wasn't there though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at 17, 18. Yes. So at 17, 18, how is your guy Michael Jordan and Larry Bird? Nigga, your favorite player is Jason Tatum.
Chill out. I'm telling you, I think he really.
Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. He wasn't there for 06 LeBron.
But there's enough tape you can get of Larry Bird.
I understand that, but like, but this is my thing. Right. When me and you talk about our favorite players, we were there for the bad games. We were there when he played like shit.
That's bad.
You didn't see Larry Bird play. You can't find Larry Bird playing like shit on YouTube, bro. There's no lowlights of Larry Bird on YouTube. There's no lowlights of Michael Jordan on YouTube. How about your favorite player?
You So you went in the trenches with Lamar Jackson losing.
Nigga, if you didn't see the nigga live, how's that your favorite player? Come on, dog. Larry Bird retired in what? 92, 91?
No, after Olympics, yeah.
Nigga, you were born in 2000, what, 7?
Chill out,
He's 17, bro. How the fuck is Larry Bird your favorite player?
bro.
He's 17. Your
He
favorite.
He reclassed, right? Check this out. So he reclassed, and so his brother just transferred up to the school up the street from me.
Bro, is your favorite player a nigga that was born 20 years before you, or played 20 years? Not even born. He played 20 years before you.
It go like in my GOAT order. It go Jordan, Kobe, AI. That's my GOAT list.
I'm not even mad at that, but like,
check this out. I was getting it right. I know, like I saw, like in the Jordan, right? You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like I can remember the last year he was with the Bulls, and then like Wizards time.
Yo,
that's what I really like remember. But like seeing and being and feeling the vibe and the aura of Space Jam, all of that, like.
Yeah, I mean you.
But what you see
at the minimum, you were alive. That's my bottom line. Be alive. Be a person.
Present.
You don't have to be.
Do you? I got a question. This is gonna be a little while though, but say, damn, like how old is Cooper Flagg's dad? Like,
it's a great question.
Probably,
I don't know.
Probably like 35.
Oh my god.
Like maybe 40. Like
he's not 50. Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right. So, nigga, your dad barely saw your favorite player. And I just have a little bit of an issue with that. But okay.
Dad, like when Larry Bird, Magic Johnson had to leave, my dad was in high school, like in a freshman in high school. My dad's about to be 58. Like
yeah, so yeah, exactly. So my mom is probably close to Michael Jordan's age. So like when he was hooping, she was aware of what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? She could turn on the TV and see that and understand the fucking game. My nigga, your dad didn't meet your mom yet. And your favorite player is Larry Bird. Larry Bird is even before Michael Jordan, bro.
His dad was say his dad.
I think it's a problem. But outside of that, I'm excited. I think he played well against some of the top players in the nation. I didn't have this. I didn't even have this in our discussion today. I did see Derek Lively posted his top 4 Duke players, right?
Sure, it's gonna be interesting.
Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson, Paolo Banchero, and Grant Hill.
He said one of those is not like the other.
It's not a bad top 4. Also, my opinion.
I don't know how Kyrie could be in there though. Like, so is it like
that's fair?
Played at Duke or like guys that went to Duke? Because
I think it's no. It's
like as great as he was and as great as he is in his career, top 7.
I think it's Duke specific.
Like you just happen to put the jersey on.
But we got to remember Derek Lively is like 19 or 20 years old also.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. That was my next point though. Like
yeah, so Christian Laettner's not in there. JJ Redick's not in there.
I'm surprised JJ's not in there though. But I mean,
Nolan Smith's not in there. I think, but a lot of the comments
Nolan, he wasn't better than none of them. Like I don't think.
No, of course not. But I think he was still a great Duke player. But I think a lot of Carlos Boozer. I think a lot of the comments underneath that though were like, he's hating because he lost to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is not a top 5 Duke player.
Austin Rivers.
He was great.
He was cold that year, boy.
He was tough.
He gave Carolina hell, boy.
I don't, and I think a lot of that's what I'm saying. A lot of the comments like, oh, he's hating because he doesn't have Jason Tatum in there. Jason Tatum is a great NBA
Like,
player, but if
yeah,
we're talking strictly Duke, I don't think he makes the cut. He's squeezing into the top 10.
they didn't really make a good run, right?
They didn't, and he was a good player.
But you got to
His
think like if you could put Kyrie on that list, then Jason Tatum would go on that list because he had a better career at Duke,
did he really?
bruh. Dude, don't do that. 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 Don't do that, bro.
It's very easy to keep.
Play double-digit games.
Bro, he played 11 games to be exact. It's very easy to keep.
He'll play 9.
I thought it was 11. It's 9 or 11, whatever. But my thing is, it's very easy to keep Jason Tatum out of Duke conversations.
I guess, bro. I mean, I'm just saying.
Like I said, I think
Kyrie's the only one just because of how I view
but this is my thing. Like, Kyrie was a number one pick, bro.
it. Yeah, he played 11 games. You're right.
Kyrie's a number one pick,
He's the number one pick.
and he's a very good number one pick too.
Played 11 games, number one pick.
He averaged 17 in those though. He was exciting in those 11. He was fucking yo. That's some of the best 11 games I've seen from one player ever in my fucking
really like
life.
9 super fire games, I think. 2
Bruh.
Off the foot, 2 off
the foot.
He ain't really right. That first game off the foot, he was like,
and we talk, and like a lot of people say a lot of times how Cleveland missed on Anthony Bennett, but they have like 2 of the greatest number one picks ever.
Like you can't just like hit them.
These niggas landed LeBron and Kyrie in 1 century.
For real.
Those in the past, it's 2024. In the past 25 years, those are probably 2 top 10 picks. 2 top 10 number one picks.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like whatever you want to say about Anthony Bennett, these niggas made up with these 2 niggas.
Yeah, that was
one. Yeah, so it's like
that was unbelievable. But I mean, that draft, I guess you could have. I mean, yeah, because he really came. They really took him out of nowhere, though.
Who Bennett? It wasn't a great draft, also. So
I mean, they could have took Victor Oladipo. He was cold in college.
Indiana, he was cooking. He was fucking cooking in Indiana.
So they could have took Cody Zeller.
Nah, we're not doing that, man. We're not taking no big white. We're not taking no big white number one. No disrespect to my white athletes, but we're not taking no big white in the NBA at number 1, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, no, I gotta speak quickly on this NBA topic. Pat Bev, yo, so he came out with the headline. He got offered a contract, that he just couldn't refuse, right? That was the headline of the that he dropped on his podcast. He said, "I got offered a contract I just couldn't refuse." The contract thing came out. This nigga getting $4 million for 2 years in Tel Aviv. Come on, brother. In the middle of the fucking war.
Okay, wait. There's layers to this now. So there's conflict going on in this region, like 7 miles down the road, and it's not funny.
It's not. We're not laughing at the war. I'm laughing at the fact that a nigga would choose a war-torn country over the good old USA.
Like when niggas told Brittany Griner, "Don't go to Russia," but
bro,
right now.
Why for $2 million? Nigga, take your 1 point. Take the mid.
Your pod was hitting harder than that.
What is the fucking veteran minimum? 1.2.
But we talked about this though. Bro.
Oh no! Wait! We forgot something, bro.
No, we talked about this, bro. The incident.
Yes.
He is
Okay. Yeah.
foolishness in the playoffs, bro.
What is he? He suspended 8 games for the next season.
He threw the ball into the crowd twice,
Twice.
and then got bucked with the lady reporter talking about some. Did you subscribe to my pod? That I'm not answering your question.
And then kicked her out the locker room.
When we potted and we said that, bro, you're up there on the scale when it comes to age. You know what I'm saying? You're already in that OG, super OG role.
Yes.
You're gonna find yourself out the league by your actions. And look, now you're in Tel Aviv. Hope
And
you,
that's
I hope you packed your flak jacket, cause
Yo, there's better leagues than Tel Aviv. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? You could go to China.
bro.
You can you can go to the Euro League. You can go to fucking Greece, fucking Morocco, or what's the league Kemba Walker was playing in?
I don't know. They was paying them.
Yeah, enjoy retirement, Kemba. You won't be forgotten. That
No,
ankle breaker in Madison Square Garden
no, the
is
whole run capped off by the
yo. You're one of the Kemba. You're one of Kemba. You're one of the greatest.
Ready. I would have run. What a career.
Enjoy retirement, Kemba.
We'll
But
miss
yeah,
we'll miss you, brother.
Pat Bev, that is fucking crazy, brother.
What do you say? You
So
give Pat Bev get well soon.
get well soon, 100%. So I want to stay in basketball, but I want to switch it a little bit. The WNBA All Star Game happened. Oh my God,
It was a banger.
belt to ass, belt to motherfucking ass.
Banger.
Do you think this was kind of a statement game?
Before we even start, day by day, I fall in love with Asia Wilson more. All right, continue.
All right, man. Hey, shut up, Bam Adebayo.
That's a big baby.
Oh, shut up, Bam Adebayo. That's crazy.
That baby's gonna rebound like a mother.
They are trying to create Dennis Rodman, rebound leader of the decade. Team WNBA put belt to ass on Team USA. Do you kind of think Team WNBA was trying to prove a point? A lot of players on there kind of felt snubbed that they did not make the USA team, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of players on Team WNBA look better than a lot of players on Team USA, and they were literally smacking them up and fucking down the court. Angel Reese double double, Caitlin Clark double double. Can you help me pronounce her name?
Orike Ogunwale.
Wale. Okay, and shooting the
She was that.
shooting the shit out the ball.
I mean, at Texas A&M. We saw Mississippi. Was Mississippi? It was Texas A&M. I was right. It's Texas A&M.
Yeah, shooting the shit out the ball.
They beat UConn and they beat Notre Dame.
Right.
At the bubble. And she been doing it. We should go 34 in the second half. Had Diana Taurasi out there.
32 or 34, something like that.
What the kids say, cone,
bro.
Cone drill.
And it's like, and it wasn't just her on that team that was fucking balling out, right? Caitlin Clark, fucking 12 assists, 11 assists, fucking record, All-Star game record. Great. Angel Reese had another double-double in the All-Star game.
What's she gonna do?
And it's like,
those three need to be on the team.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Do you think it was just like a warm-up game for Team USA? I don't give a fuck if it was. Y'all should not be getting your ass whooped like that.
You got to think, though. To be fair, even if they took another set of 14, 15 players, they could take 3 different sets of 15, teams of 15, USA gold, USA blue, USA silver or white or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they would go finish first, second, and third in the women's tournament.
That's fair.
So the team that they played is going to be way more talented than any of those teams that is in their field.
I think
But yes, like we could have had a different team made up, but this team, that's and then this is their first time. This is both teams' first time playing together, and the young girls, they came out trying to prove a point off the top.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? They got
Mhm.
Cheryl Miller as their coach, who already told them like, I think and you can really be on this team. They can take off this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of watching them old anyway. You know, Cheryl get down. So
One of the greatest female basketball players ever,
Coopers ever.
male or female. You're right.
I mean, the numbers are.
They're there. No, they're there. The numbers
When
are
you
there.
score like 130 in a game in high school, you're like, all right, guys.
There's not much to be discussed. But it's like we watched that All-Star game, and I love how that All-Star game is so much different from the NBA All-Star game because like they're competing, right? They're playing defense. They're running plays. They're running plays in the All-Star game. They're running sets,
It's not like alley oop fest.
bro. So I really love that aspect of the WNBA All-Star game. But you could see when we watched that who should be on that team.
I mean, honestly, they could have really just switched the jerseys around.
Bro, I'm gonna sit here and be honest with you.
Only thing I know is it's a couple names that are non-negotiable that need to be on this roster. Nafisa Collier,
Mhm.
negotiable. Asia Wilson,
Yep.
non-negotiable. Sabrina, non-negotiable. Stewie, non-negotiable. So that's
Correct.
Alyssa Thomas, that's 5. And after that, everybody else get in where you fit in.
I think Diana Taurasi is being grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum. I know you've been a part of the last few teams, but your time is up. You know what I'm saying?
They can
Brit,
really play your spot.
Brittany Griner, I'm glad you're free. It's time to fucking go.
Come on home.
I'm glad you're free. Brittany Griner has no place on that fucking. Brittany Griner is not a better basketball player than Angel Reese right now.
Not right now.
And it's not close. I'm gonna be honest.
Not right now.
She's not better than Camila Cordoso. I hate to be honest here, bro, but Brittany Griner, I'm glad you're home. You don't belong on that team now. Brittany Griner is the Joel Embiid. Let me stop.
One other thing. Speaking of that, I was getting ready to go. You led me right to it. On the women's side, they got pride. You know why? Nneka Nwubuike, she's playing for Nigeria.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's pride.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was just a little bit. I think, once the rosters were announced,
here, I do believe her people just Nigeria.
and you should be playing for your people. Joel Embiid.
Go ahead. Let's keep going.
I think once the rosters were announced, obviously there was a little bit of outrage on people that made it or didn't make it. I think in that WNBA All-Star game, the difference stood out on who the better players and who should have been there. Like the players that should have been there showed out in that All-Star game.
Point, bro.
Every single one of them. And the players that should not have been on that USA team played like dog shit.
Not good. But I mean, again, there's no concern on their side. Like the men.
Yeah, no, it's just a couple people that belong on a team that are not on a team. So let's move on a little bit. Let's quickly talk about I think a couple weeks ago we talked about the changing of the guards in multiple sports, in hockey, in basketball, in football.
Gotta add another sport, huh?
I got 2 more in golf and tennis. Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the championship.
You talking about some Novak Djokovic? You're an idiot.
Novak Djokovic. I think it might have cut me off. But is this kind of the official changing of the guard in the tennis? Because obviously Nadal is out, Federer is out, Andy Murray is retiring after the Olympics, and Djokovic is the last one remaining. This is Alcaraz's, I think, second major. So is this the official changing of the guard? Because we have not seen somebody in tennis that is ready to take over the reins from those three guys. Is he the guy that is gonna be able to do it?
I think he's definitely the guy. Um, you know, Tiafo gave him a hell of a match. I did watch that.
Yes.
Hell of a match.
Hmm.
Out of gas because you can't go to 5 sets with Alcaraz, and he's proven that.
Yes.
He's so young. He got great energy. He's so fit, and he's cold.
Yes.
He got that fire, that tenacity to him too. That's what I really love about it. That shines through, and I love to see that, especially when he's playing the bigger names. When you're going up against your idols, either you're gonna crumble or you're gonna shine. He shines.
Yes. Yes.
He's shown that twice, winning these two majors at this point. So I think he's gonna be the next guy to take over. I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be his rival. Is it going to be Sinner? Because I know Sinner was going to be the guy this year. He was the one seed at this year's Wimbledon. And
I can never pronounce the Greek guy's name. Starts with a T.
Sissy Pass, man.
Yes. Yes. He's a favorite of mine. I just like his. I like his
The
game.
last time I've seen him, bro, like you just like his whole vibe. Like
Yes, I'm going off the vibes right now. I like Alcaraz, but like I don't know, man. It was just something about those three guys, obviously, even outside of the court, right?
because they all made each other better, bro.
Exactly, but and also each of them had their own event that they were the champion in, and like each of them have what I don't know 8 or 9 wins in the French Open, the U.S. Open, the Wimbledon. Like they each have their own thing, and obviously it takes 20 years to do something like that from those guys, and it's just
I think Novak was the Australian Open. I think that was the one. He won.
right, and they all had their thing, and it's like I don't. It's hard to say if we'll see a run like that in tennis again with just three goats. These are literally three goats. Like this is a thing. Like you can, if anybody says Djokovic is the goat, Nadal's the goat, or Federer's the goat, you can believe them. It's fair. You're not wrong for thinking that.
Standing the way they stand on that.
Exactly. I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong for thinking those three guys are the goats.
Like, hey,
You're not wrong.
like, I saw it too. You know what I'm saying? I saw it too.
Yeah, no, but I think this was a huge win for this was a huge win for Alcaraz moving forward, and I feel like it's kind of the reins are kind of his to take over as far as men's tennis goes. Like there's kind of nobody standing his way. Obviously, I think Djokovic is on his last leg. He's on his way out in tennis. So I think it's all Alcaraz's right now. And I want to also switch to another sport. What was that? The Open Championship that we just had.
Yep. Over in what is it? What's it called? Royal Troon.
Royal Troon. I always get confused with Xander Schauffele and Scotty Scheffler. But wow, these two guys have been running the fucking table all year.
And they're running up a tab too.
Brother, these guys, and it's like it's just really it's like it's just these two. They're just it's just one against the other person. There's nobody.
Which got it. That's the great thing. That juxtaposition is so great. It's great in sports, man. It's what sports needs. That's what it's all about,
brother. And I think obviously tennis
go dominate, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have
that, and that's what I was gonna say. Nobody's dominated golf like Tiger Woods in a long time, and we've had a couple people. Obviously, Rory McIlroy had a little bit of a run, and a couple other people.
Bro, like a major.
Yeah, no, Rory McIlroy. He's still very good right now.
No, he chokes, bro. He's been choking really bad. He played terrible this weekend, bro. He didn't even make the cut. He was up there with Tiger. He was like plus.
He didn't make the cut.
Nah, he was up there with Tiger. Like I think he was like plus 13 or something like that.
My goodness.
This is the first time he played since he choked off the U.S. Open.
And it's in
I think Rory's headed in a bad. He's in a bad space, probably.
Yeah, it's because obviously Scotty Scheffler and Xander Schauffele have been playing out of their minds for a lot of the majors, and don't and also Bryson DeChambeau as well.
Yeah,
Those
Bryce
three,
really well.
yeah, these three guys have
It was
been
rough. I
playing.
don't think he made the cut this week either. I think it was a real rough week this week.
Yeah, no, no. Schauffele just played amazingly,
Scheffler, fact, fact, he has not finished outside the top 10 in any tournament he started in this
and I think he has. I think he has three majors this year, 3 or 4.
year. No, he won the Masters and he won the Players at Valhalla. So those
Is
two.
those only two you
Oh,
won?
I'm sorry, he didn't. He didn't win the Valhalla. I lied. But he won. What was the first one? The first one of the year. The first one of the year is the Masters, and then he won the next one. What's the next? Players Open, U.S. Open. Which one more?
I'm looking at it right now.
PGA Championship.
Uh, he won the Arnold Palmer Invitational,
Yeah, that's just the regular tournament.
the Players Championship, the Masters.
Yeah, so those are the Players Championship and the Masters.
Yeah, and he won one other one, but I think he has. What does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 win. He has 6 wins this year, 2 majors.
And I think they had made like 11 or 12 starts.
Yeah, and then Schauffele I think has 2 major wins as well this year.
Yeah, because he just won the Open. He won the one before that. No,
And
because
so,
the U.S. Open was Bryson DeChambeau won that.
he did win it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the way these two guys have been playing golf this year. And obviously they're on the younger side as well, so I think it's a little bit of a changing of the guard as well. And I'm excited to see these guys continue in golf, and I hope because like I said, we haven't had someone dominate golf like Tiger in a while. Like we have certain players that have 1 or 2 year runs, but the way those two guys have been playing golf, it's been exciting to see.
A great time for the game, you know what I'm saying? The whole split with the live, it's actually, I think it's kind of helping. I know everybody wants to see every week the best guys on the tour, but with them being
Right.
in the majors, that's what everybody's really tuning into. Right? So it's
And yeah, and obviously
it's just 3 inches. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and there's a couple big tournaments coming up towards the end of the year, and you would be wise to bet your money on those two. Yeah, those two brothers. I call them brothers because their names are so close together. So let's move on a little bit. I know it's a little bit of an off season for the NFL. But ESPN.
NFL real quick, bro. Can we do a little baseball?
Oh yeah, I did mean to get to that. So
Talk about
you're
your
right.
favorite player.
No, you're good. Uh, we had the MLB All Star Game this past weekend. Who won the home run derby?
Teoscar Hernandez. Who? Check this out. My brother texted me at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me who. I don't bet. I don't do the sports gambling really.
Okay.
With my mans, but I don't bet against the computer or the book or whatever. My brother texted me and said, "Who you got winning the derby?" I said either Teoscar Hernandez or Pete Alonso. Then he started taking the overs or whatever, doing different shit that I didn't tell him to. I called my mans. I told him, I said, look, lock in Teoscar Hernandez. Then when they got to the Final Four and I saw he was still the longest odds, I called my other homie. I said, bro, put whatever you got in their account on Teoscar Hernandez right now. I got this, bro. I know the game, bro. I know ball. I got text message if you.
I know. I believe you. I know you're a baseball expert. I understand that. But I am not a baseball expert. Also, what is his name?
Teoscar Hernandez. He played for the Dodgers.
No, 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 no,
He,
no,
he hit.
no, 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 no.
I
Don't
think
wait.
after Otani, he hit.
No, don't tell me the Dodgers got another one, brother.
Yeah, you know,
No,
fun fact,
no, I can't hear that. I can't hear
fun
that, man.
fact, he's the first ever Dodger to win the home run derby.
Bro, the Dodgers are cheating now, bro. Now that you just told me that, the Dodgers are fucking cheating. And I'm going to stand on that, bro.
Yeah, bro, he plays for the Dodgers. They signed him this year free agency.
They got him in free agent.
Yeah, this free agency. So they brought in Teoscar. Well, they brought in Otani, brought in Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and they brought in Teoscar Hernandez.
And they brought in Freddie Freeman not too long ago, right?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
The LA Dodgers have to be stopped, or they got to win a chip.
What's the other, huh?
With is it safe to say they have the best roster in baseball?
Yeah, but their whole like pitching staff is hurt, bro. So like, I mean,
Otani's not pitching this year, correct?
he's not. Yep, yeah. Otani's not pitching, bro. They've got check this out. Over $500 million of pitching on the
Pitching?
on the IL, and that's just between two guys. So if you cut Otani's $700 million deal in half, right, you get 350.
Correct.
Yamamoto got like 300.
He's in that, man, and he just got called down, right? Not too long ago.
He hurt his he got one of them impingements in his shoulder that a lot of the pitchers have been. You know how like the Liz Frank injury got real popular in basketball and football. This shoulder impingement thing is like that. You know how the Achilles is like real popular now. Like injuries go in waves because of how people train. In the
Correct.
the patterns in training, you know, depict the injuries that occur with the stress that's put on the body, right? So now the real popular common injury in baseball is of course Tommy John, but then
I was gonna say, so we moved on for Tommy John.
It's still Tommy John and then shoulder impingement.
And so the MLB All-Star game, right, happened as well this past weekend. Obviously, Otani continues the show. You know,
3-run moon.
Yo, he's hitting moon balls off the best pitchers in baseball.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, brother. So it looked like coming into this one, the American League had won 9 out of the last 10 All-Star games, and I do believe 18 out of the last 22. Like the lock of all locks every summer is the American League money line to win the All-Star game. It's a lock.
And remind me one more time the implications on the MLB All-Star game.
Home field advantage.
In the World Series. Those are such major stakes on the line.
And bro, Otani hit the 3-run bomb. I'm like, oh, National League might win this thing because you know it this year. You know, there's always kind of been discrepancies in the lineup. You know,
right?
The American League had Jeter and A-Rod and Big Papi and Mark Teixeira. They got all type of big, super big names.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the National League, they had great players, of course, but you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like all the money was on the American League side. But now it's a little bit more balanced in the game, right? And it's still like with Otani moving over to the National League too, that kind of helped swing that was like when Braun moved to the West.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
And I think the difference between the MLB and obviously other conferences and other major leagues, like you can be across the street and be in a different conference.
Yeah.
Like in the AL and the NL.
Yeah.
Because obviously
it's like and then you have it's 30 teams, and you don't play every team every year. You know what I'm saying? So this
Mm-hmm.
this week, Bryce Harper, who's been in the league, I think 10, maybe 12 years now.
Wow.
We're old, brother. That's all that told you, huh? So
Shout out Bryce Harper, man.
what I mean, lived up to the hype, bro. I can't fake it.
Yeah. No, I remember you telling me he was LeBron type prospect out of high school. And there were some conversations at some point. He's the best player in baseball.
Bro, he was drafted. He's been in the league since 2012, bro. He hit his
Fuck.
he hit his first career home run in his first career game in Minnesota this year.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time, bro.
He's been in the league 12 years. He started in Washington, then went to Philadelphia, right? Both National League teams.
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, 2024, year 12, he played in his first ever career game in Minnesota. In his first ever at bat, he hit his first ever home run in Minnesota.
Why has he been missing so many games in Minnesota?
That was the first time his teams have ever been scheduled to play in Minnesota.
How is that possible, bro?
That's just how the schedules work out, bro. Like
in 12 years?
It's crazy. And I would imagine maybe they were supposed to be there maybe 2 or 3 years, and he probably missed them due to injury. But I would imagine between the Nationals and the Phillies, they probably ain't go to Minnesota, bro. They didn't go to Minnesota more than 5 times in probably his 12 years.
Do they not play? You said they don't play everybody every year?
No, you don't play every team every year.
Come on, bro. There's 162 games. How are you not playing everybody in 162 games, bro? That's a problem.
You don't play everybody every year.
That's ridiculous, man.
Because half of those games have to be played within your division.
So 81 in the division, correct?
Against the 3 division opponents.
I love the implications that the baseball All-Star game holds, and sometimes those games are 3-2, and that's better than an NBA game being 195 to 189.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you can tell that they care. Like
exactly,
and the pitchers, they only get one in.
100%. So it's like,
and you're not going to get more than 5 batters.
And so that this is
they're pulling you. They're gonna bring somebody else in.
Bro, this is a good All-Star game. This is good on good. When you play football, I don't know, viewers. I don't know if you understand how football practices go. We have 20 periods, 18 to 20. Good on good, baby. This is one-on-ones. Good on good. No subs. No sub. You might get a sub. Every third series or something. But this is fucking good on good, ones on ones. Your best edge rusher versus your best fucking left tackle, bro.
Unless you're about to lose your job. That's the only time somebody subbing in.
Your job is them last 2 periods, 20, 25 periods or whatever the period.
You're getting out of there. They're trying to give your job away.
Nigga, your job is on a fucking line. And guess what? The eye in the sky don't lie. That's too much. Look. It's not even football season yet. So, listen. The most exciting topic that we have tonight. I couldn't wait to talk about this. I was going crazy, just listening to us talk about other sports that we love so much. But I think this topic right here is what this pod is about. Shit, man. And I think we've had this conversation a couple pods ago, right? So I know you're going to be real excited about this one. You're going to have a lot of fucking topics, a lot of fucking opinions, man. I didn't even tell you that I was going to bring this up. ESPN. I didn't even say nothing, bro. Come on. Let me get it up. ESPN dropped a list. Top 100 athletes of the 2000s. And we cannot go through all 100, right? But there's some shit we got to talk about, right?
Gotta talk about it, brother.
Let me ask you, do you want to go 1 to 100? We're not going to go over player, but just some of the surprises, or do you want to go from a 100 to 1?
I mean, we know where one is.
We know who 1 is, and I can talk extensively about 1, but there's some people placed in the wrong places, and they're very far away from where they should be.
I just viewed this list, and I had things to say. So let's go ahead. Let's go from
100 to 1. Okay. I'm going to start with number 99, Ed Reed. He's the best safety
in the history of football.
In the history of football, okay? And he's number 99.
Players on his list, huh?
And I'm sure there's other great players in other great sports, but 99
at their position of all time.
No,
at a position that was once coveted as the premier defensive position.
I want to go out on a limb and say Ed Reed is as good as a safety as Peyton Manning is a quarterback.
For sure. And Peyton Manning can tell you that. Tom
Brady will tell you that. Peyton Manning will tell you that.
On the record multiple times.
Ed Reed at 99 is fucking blasphemous, bro. Okay. Conor McDavid in front of Ed Reed? Let's be a little bit serious.
No chip?
All right, man. All right.
Conor McDavid.
Darrelle Revis also in front of Ed Reed. Let's be for real, man.
What are we doing? What?
Not shit, man.
He's top 3 conversation for his position. I mean, I guess there's a conversation to be had at every position, but I mean, like, a lot of people are going to tell you Ed Reed. More people are going to tell you Ed Reed. If you ask 100 people, those same 100 people, more would tell you Ed Reed was his number 1 in his position than Revis.
That's
one didn't even make it past the AFC Championship.
And look, I'm in this section. I'm gonna try to respect every sport, okay? Because all sports matter, whatever.
All sports matter.
Yes. A'ja Wilson at 90. I love A'ja Wilson. You're gonna put her in front of Ed Reed, Aaron. No, wait. And you're gonna put her in front of Ed Reed, Aaron Rodgers, and Ronaldinho. I believe she's great.
She's in front of Ronaldinho for sure because Ronaldinho never won a World Cup.
He did. He won a Ballon d'Or. A Ballon d'Or.
Okay, but he never won a World Cup.
It says he won one.
It does on there?
That's what it says. I don't know.
Okay, well, if he did, then that's my fault.
You might be right, but I think A'ja is great, but she's a little bit high in front of people. Like, we gotta.
Didn't she play on an undefeated perfect team in South Carolina and won the chip?
How are we valuing longevity here?
But I'm saying, bro, like, hold on.
I'm asking you.
Ronaldinho did win a World Cup. So let's go ahead and let me slow my slander down. Slow it down. But yeah, A'ja Wilson is really cool,
bro. I think she's amazing, honestly.
It is of this decade, right? Of the 2000s?
Yes, of the 2000s, of the last 2 decades or last 3 decades. All right.
Is there a 2-time champ, bro? Finals MVP, 2-time league MVP, 2-time defensive player of the year.
Okay. No. I was mistaken. I was unaware of the depoys. I was unaware of the 2 depoys.
Of the year, 6-time All-Star, 3-time All-First Team, 2-time defensive first team. And I'm skipping all the second team, everything. 3-time shot block leader. Won the first Commissioner's Cup mid-season.
But you feel comfortable putting her in front of Aaron Rodgers?
2-time USA basketball FIFA.
I'm just asking questions.
Way more accolades than Aaron Rodgers, bro.
The WNBA is also a 12-team league.
She got exactly. So the talent is more concentrated. That's a fact, bro. Bro, we just witnessed the number 4 pick of 2 years ago draft get cut for the second time, bro. The talent is too concentrated. They literally just added a team. They're adding a team.
Okay.
I think they're adding 2 teams.
Nah, you make great points. You make great points.
I'm not done with A'ja Wilson, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Get off.
2-time USA Basketball Female Athlete of the Year, FIBA Women's World Cup MVP, NCAA champion, NCAA champion Most Outstanding Player, AP Player of the Year, Naismith College Player of the Year, John R. Wooden Award winner, 3-time first team.
We have a lot of women's basketball.
All-American.
We have a lot of women's basketball players to talk about.
3-time All-American, 3-time SEC Player of the Year, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time First Team All-SEC.
That's a great resume. I'm not gonna lie.
Freshman of the Year. Wait. 3-time gold medalist, 1-time Olympic gold medalist. Like, that resume is, bro, and she's only in year 6 or year 7. Like,
no. Okay, so the way no. This was great point. This is what I got you here. This is great points that you made. That was a great resume. You know, I learned a lot of things just now. And from what I've heard or what you just told me, she may need to be a little bit higher.
I didn't even realize how crazy that resume is insane.
Yeah, I think maybe too that we don't value women's basketball as high as we do the other sports, obviously, because a couple of these.
It's about to sound crazy. I'm just sitting here churning in my head. Like, if you took the pictures off, the leagues off, whatever off, right, and you just stack the resumes, A'ja Wilson got a more impressive resume than Steph Curry.
You might not be wrong about that, but to my point, like, I don't think we respect women's the WNBA as much as we respect other leagues, because obviously there's 30 teams
they
here.
Just getting hot.
Exactly. Like, so it's like
these other leagues, they've been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah. So it's like obviously the WNBA is still on the come up,
but she's one of them names that's gonna help take it to that
100%. And like you said, the league is so small. Not to take away from what she's done, because you know that's impressive at any league size. But I think we just don't respect it enough.
But like, back to my original point with just the concentration of the league, bro. What was the last time you heard of Elena Delle Donne?
Oh shit,
bro! She.
What a moment! What a moment,
bro! She won 2 league MVPs.
What a moment, bro!
I do believe she's one of the only players to ever win the league MVP in both the Eastern and Western Conference. Or no, excuse me, no. She won one of the only players to win the league MVP with 2 different teams. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even hear her name no more, bro. Like,
that's true. No, you're not wrong about that.
Swallow her up, got her up out of there, bro. Like,
yeah. Okay, so Kawhi Leonard, 85. I think that's a little high. Chris Paul, 80.
He need to be below A'ja Wilson.
Honestly, but he had a hell of a run. Like I said, but that goes back to my point. The NBA is a little bit more respected, obviously, and in the era he did it in, you know, with Kevin Durant, there, LeBron James, Steph Curry.
He caught a break.
He did catch a break. He was right place, right time, bro. Bryce Harper at 79.
That's way too low.
Think so?
I mean, honestly, it's probably about right, just because of the decade. But like we discussed earlier, bro, he had that LeBron weight. It wasn't. I would say it was probably half, but he's probably like the closest player you can equate to what LeBron experienced.
Mm-hmm. I know you. Look, I know. I really want to hear your expertise on this one, man. I'm excited to announce this next player at number 73. Mookie Betts at 73, the 73rd best athlete of the 2000s. Too high, too low. I know that's one of your favorite guys.
I think personally, like, pound for pound, if we were to take all of 100 of these athletes and give them, like we did everybody's sport, whatever everybody's listed on there,
I know that's your favorite thing to say, man, about Mookie.
Mookie Betts would win. He'd have the highest aggregate score out of everybody.
Was he the 73rd best athlete in his sport in the 2000s, though?
I think it's a little too low.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the accolades: six-time Gold Glove, six-time Silver Slugger, won the batting title in 2018, two-time World Series winner.
Bro, and look at his 2018. Look at his 2018 specific. Go through the whole, go through it, but pay attention to the shit that you're gonna mention in 2018, bro.
What am I looking at? Let's see. Mookie Betts.
You go ahead. You finish the resume, and I'm gonna do the 2018. Go ahead.
I'm looking up the 2018 right now, man. Mookie Betts 2018. So he won the Fielding Bible Award, Golden Glove, Silver Slugger, AL MVP, World Series champ. He was an All-Star as well. 30-30 club, run score leader, AL batting champ, and the Defensive Player of the Year. That's a hell of a year. I don't know all those awards, but that's a hell of a year.
Bro, but he won everything.
That's a great year. No, that's why I wanted to hear your expertise on this specific player.
Mookie Betts, ever since he got traded to the Dodgers, has been in contention to join Frank Robinson in that conversation as the only two players in the history of Major League Baseball in the common era with the split of the divisions to win the MVP in both the National League and the American League. The only player to ever do that was Frank Robinson, and Mookie Betts has been close. I think he's coming second and third at least once each since he's been with the Dodgers.
So you think 73 is way too low for him?
Because of the fact, bro, check this out.
I'm listening.
Those first years with Boston, where he did all of that 2018 year, all those defensive awards, everything he did, he got traded to the Dodgers. He did that in the outfield in Boston. He got traded to the Dodgers, played the outfield. And, bro, last year, he played second base. This year, he's the starting shortstop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is unbelievable. And he's still in the conversation for the best player in the league. Now, he's been out the last couple of months due to the fractured hand. He suffered because he got hit in the hand.
So, what area would you have him in?
He won 2 World Series.
So, what area? Where do you think he should be placed realistically?
I don't have the list in front of me right now, but
okay, we're gonna go through it,
give me somebody like in around 43, 42, 47.
I'm gonna tell you this: Manny Pacquiao 71.
He's ahead of him.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
For sure.
Let's move on. Jason Kidd at 69.
He's ahead of him.
I think Jason Kidd's a little bit underrated as far as things go.
It does really help Jason Kidd is he was. I don't know if he is still. He finished his career third all time in 3-pointers, and that was his biggest deficiency.
I think he's top 5 or 10 in assists as well, and top 5 or 10 in steals as well. So yeah, and then he has
he only won 1 chip though, right?
Yeah, he has a championship on that time. 8-time All Defense, 5-time All NBA, 4-time assist leader.
18 years, like he played a very long. Like he played.
He did.
Basically, except for probably like the last 8, or maybe probably about 10 years of this decade so far.
Oh my goodness, I can't go through every person, but my God, what a list! James Harden at 67.
There's no way he's running Mookie Betts.
Absolutely the fuck not. I think that is absolutely fucking insane. Love James Harden. And
Mookie Betts got 2 World Series championships.
James Harden from 2017 or 2016 to 2018 was one of the best scorers of all time. But 67 in front of players like Mookie and Manny Pacquiao that dominated their sports, James Harden I don't know. I don't know if it's safe to say he dominated his sport.
No, because LeBron was around.
Exactly, LeBron stuff. John Jones at
Curry was winning
66.
championships during your best years of your career.
John Jones at 66. He's at least top 20.
There's no way he's in front of.
He should be top 20. He's
I know
never lost.
you're an MMA guy.
I'm not an MMA guy, but he's never lost a fight in his fucking life. That has to.
You ruined your career. Like you tainted your career. So
That's fair.
And you fucked up my 21st birthday.
All right, man. We're not gonna talk about
my 21st birthday. I was staying at the MGM Grand. You bastard.
We're not gonna talk about that.
26.
Number 62, Shohei Ohtani.
I ain't mad at it.
I think.
I don't think he should be in front of Mookie Betts either. But I'm not mad at it because he's doing both.
Exactly. I mean, we've never seen a quarterback and a linebacker in one person. So
you know what I'm saying?
I can't be mad at it.
Can't be mad.
Let's see.
So I get it.
Who else is worth mentioning? JJ Watt at 59, maybe 58, maybe a little bit low. It's won 3 defensive player of the years. That's Aaron Donald-esque. And he has only player with 20 plus sacks in multiple seasons.
Yeah.
You should probably be top 40. He was tremendous. If you weren't there for the JJ Watt era, it's hard to describe. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking D lineman catching touchdowns.
He was wild enough for a while.
Oh man.
I think what number was JJ Watt?
58.
I think now we're getting closer to where Mookie Betts should be.
So I got a couple good conversations for you. Alex Ovechkin at 54.
I mean, he's about to break he has the potential still to break the all-time scoring record. So yeah,
54 is a little bit low for my liking.
That's what I'm about to say. That is low.
He should probably be top 40. And at
30s, top 30s, he should be around 27.
Let me ask you about this. 53, Derek Jeter. I'm asking for your expertise here, brother.
The only thing I will say,
go ahead, because I got a couple of players that are in front of him.
He did win the majority of his championships in the 90s.
So you want to know who's in front of Derek Jeter?
Please let me know who's in front of Derek Jeter.
Max Scherzer, David Ortiz, and Alex Rodriguez.
Max Scherzer?
Yeah.
Scherzer.
3-time Cy Young winner, 2-time World Series champ, 8-time All-Star, top 10 in strikeouts, and threw 2 no-hitters.
He's from about 8 minutes from me from the crib in that loop. Shout out Max Scherzer, but there's no way in hell you're in front of Derek Jeter.
And David Ortiz and Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez. No comment. I can see how Poppy's up there.
Okay. So, in your opinion, would you have Derek Jeter in front of these guys, in front of all 3 of them, or no?
But, again, Poppy had his window of success was greater in the 2000s. Jeter won a lot in the 90s. He won a lot in the 90s.
So, between those 4 guys that I just named, how would you rank them?
In the 2000s?
Yes.
Poppy, Jeter, A-Rod, Scherzer.
Okay.
No. 2000s. A-Rod played a lot into. I don't think he retired in like 2014. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to my original order: Poppy, Jeter.
So I think they originally went A-Rod, Poppy,
Scherzer,
Jeter. So you would have A-Rod, Jeter, Poppy, Scherzer.
Poppy, Jeter. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this next one, honestly, we could probably make a whole pod on this one.
But I think those four names, like Mookie Betts, I think he can go after Scherzer right now, but he still got like 6, 7 years left of being that boy.
Okay, that's fair. This person though that I'm about to bring up,
Yeah.
I don't. You can't talk for an hour about this person. Try not to. Okay. Yo, try to contain your emotions right here. Okay.
Oh, you setting me up for it. Go ahead.
Oh man, number 38, greatest athletes of the 2000s. Number 38, Barry Bonds.
38.
38.
You know,
Let me just wait. Before you do that, let me read this off.
I know you want to get this off because this is about to be astronomical.
317 home since January 1st, 2000. 317 home runs. MLB record 73 in 2001. 1,128 walks. 4 consecutive MVPs, 6-time All-Star, 5-time Silver Slugger, 2 batting titles. And in that time, what did he say? He smashed the season single home run record and got on base at 51%.
His on base percentage is so great.
So
which is his on base plus his slugging percentage is just like
they have Barry Bonds at 38.
Yeah, that's some blasphemy, but that goes back to personal vendetta with the media. You know, he's never been super friendly with the media, and it's come back to different.
In my non-expertise opinion, he might be the GOAT.
I mean, that's one of them names. It's like, okay, like you clearly don't care about the allegations. So, but even the pre-allegations career was just it was so he had 300 what since 2000.
317.
So he ended his career with 756 home runs.
So half and half.
So basically.
And I don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm not an expert, but like he's one of the best.
They have a social media page on Instagram with insane Barry Bonds stats.
Okay, so in front of Barry Bonds was Ichiro Suzuki. Who was that? Miguel Cabrera and Clayton Kershaw.
So Clayton Kershaw.
We're in our 30s now. In between those guys that I named, though,
season pitcher, greatest regular season pitcher of all time.
All right,
worst postseason pitcher of all time.
I knew the shot was coming.
So I don't have him in front of Barry Bonds. No way. Miguel Cabrera, he did win the first Triple Crown which was batting average, home runs, and RBIs. I think
Miguel Cabrera, right?
Yeah, it was like the first time in the American League. I think in like 100 years or something.
So listen, in between those guys, we had Maya Moore at 36. She might need to be a little bit higher.
For real, bro, that's my goat.
4-time WNBA champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, WNBA MVP, 2013 Finals MVP, 5-time All NBA first team, Rookie of the Year, 2-time NCAA champion, and then 2010 Final Four Most Outstanding Player, 3-time Wade Trophy winner. That's a hell of a resume, brother. And I know we talk about a little bit about the concentrated league of the WNBA, but I think she has either the first or second best resume in the history of women's basketball.
Yeah.
Between her and Breanna Stewart.
Yeah, Stewart got that.
I mean, Maya Moore's resume is not that far from it.
Well, because they had with an 80-something game win streak with Maya Moore there.
Something like that, yeah. So, all right. Let's get in. This is the nitty gritty now, right? We're in the top 30. We moved through that. We're in the top 30 now. My guy at number 30, Mike Trout.
Dog, get him off the list.
All right, man.
Get him off the list, bro.
Okay. We know how you feel.
Bro.
27,
They got
Randy.
Mike Trout on the list, bro.
27, Randy Moss. 26, Peyton Manning.
No. I've been waiting to talk about your favorite player all day.
Well, come on, bro. We're not here for the sneak this, dog.
Ever since that blasphemous comment you made, right? So check this out. Oh, don't even start, bro.
How is having a favorite player blasphemous?
Because you not only were you there to try to watch him play. Did he play that day you were there?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and I think 3 days later he was on the IL. You know how many games he played this year?
I don't know.
26. Mike Trout came back from injury on Monday, the first time since you were in Fenway.
Hey, this is not Mike Trout dissing session, bro.
Again, bro.
All right, man. Listen.
0 career postseason hits, bro. How is he on this list?
All right, I didn't make the list, dog.
0 postseason hits, bro.
I didn't make the
career post. No,
I didn't make the list.
He has one.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something crazy, bro.
3 games, bro.
Can I tell you something crazy about this list?
3 games, 1 hit.
We can diss him on another pod. Let me tell you something crazy about this list.
26 games played this year.
All right, bro. Let me tell you something crazy about this list, bro.
$200 million coming to the. Bro, he's probably getting $40 million this year, bro.
Bro, this is not the Mike Trout show. We're trying to discuss this topic, and I'm trying to give you information, that very important information about number.
He shouldn't be in front of Manny Pacquiao. He shouldn't be in front of Mookie Betts.
Can I tell you, if you had to take a guess at who was number 25, who would it be?
Number 25 on this list
of all time in the 2000s.
Kevin Durant.
It's fucking Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my God.
25.
That's crazy.
You want to know? I'm gonna tell you the 5 people in front of him. Okay. Albert
hit me inside the top 20.
Albert Pujols.
Hold on now. Slow your roll.
I'm just telling you who's in front of him.
Okay. I like that now.
Albert in front of Floyd?
I think they're in the same category. Go ahead. Keep going.
Kevin Garnett.
He don't need to be that high.
Sidney Crosby.
I like it. 3-time champion, too. Greatest argument. Greatest ever.
Diana Taurasi. And Aaron Donald. Those are the 5 in front of Floyd. Can we say those 5 people dominated their sport like Floyd Mayweather?
Sidney Crosby did, for sure.
Sidney's fair. Aaron Donald is fair as well. I don't know about Kevin Garnett. You can speak on Albert Pujols.
I mean, bro, Albert Pujols is the only player in Major League Baseball history to have 10 consecutive years of 30 home runs and 100 RBI.
Are you going to put him at Floyd's level?
I mean, like, he's the 4th. Wait, it's Barry, it's Hank Aaron, it's Babe Ruth, and it's Albert Pujols in the 700 club.
Okay. So you gonna but I'm saying, are you put him at Floyd's level?
Runs, bro. Yeah.
Floyd, I don't know. I think me personally, I think Floyd is top 15.
I mean, just because of his unbeaten. But wait. We got to think this is of the 2000s.
Yes.
He started his career in the 90s.
Yes, correct.
So I mean that takes away. You can't count.
Yeah, no, but he played well into the 2000s. So.
But I'm saying though, but.
That's fair. No, I understand what you're saying.
All of Pujols' accolades came in the 2000s.
That's fair. No, that's a fair assessment.
And that was I can't remember who it was that we were just talking about, but that was playing into that. Oh, Derek Jeter. That was playing into that argument.
Yeah, no, you did mention it. So we're to the top 20 now. Lewis Hamilton at 19. I think that's very fair. He's dominated. He brought F1 to life.
He dominated that sport.
Patrick Mahomes at 18 is fucking crazy.
That's a little early, isn't it?
Patrick Mahomes at 18 is fucking crazy. Shaq at 17. Patrick at 18 and Shaq at 17.
Yeah, that's too close.
Patrick is great. Tim Duncan at 16. Tim Duncan might be 12.
Yeah, but you just weighing the impact of basketball compared to all the other sports.
Yeah, but no, I don't think so. But I'm just talking about. But I'm
Some of these other players that have come in front of him have had great college careers too. And his college career, he was good ACC Player of the Year, but like team success and stuff like that. That played.
I know, and I do value the domination of the sport, but the resume, his
Also,
resumes. That's why I said 12.
I say, did his first ring come in the '90s too? No, it did not lie.
What do you want in 01, 06, and then 14, and then what was it 01, 06, somewhere in between there too.
But it was. But anyway, go ahead. But like that knocks his college career off though, because he was in the '90s.
Okay, that's fair. Tim Duncan at 16, Katie Ledecky at 15, Steph at 14.
I think when we redo this in a couple years, she's gonna climb.
She might move to top 10 because she probably finished with 20 golds or something crazy. Steph at 14, Ronaldo at 13. Ronaldo.
I told you about him and A'ja Wilson resume already. Blind. If I gave you the option to take two resumes, well, Steph got one MVP, one Finals MVP, 4 rings. A'ja Wilson been an All-Star every year she in the league, 2 chips, working on a third. Finals every year.
And I think Steph Curry being one spot behind Cristiano Ronaldo is a fucking problem.
I don't know why Ronaldo up there that high neither. He ain't doing a whole bunch of winning.
That nigga is a fucking god.
He is special
Yo,
though.
we it's certain sports you don't watch, but you can tell when a nigga's special.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch hockey, but when I see Sidney Crosby, I'm like, that nigga special.
We're moving in a different game.
You understand me? I don't watch baseball. When I see Ohtani, that nigga's special.
It's like your sliders up, bro.
Bro, he looks like it's
wait, real quick, since you said Ohtani again, did you see that ball he just hit on Monday, bro? Out the stadium, Dodger Stadium.
Was that the All-Star game?
No, bro. This
was a regular game.
Just Monday, yes. He hit a ball.
I didn't.
It was unbelievable. I'll send it to you later.
I didn't see that one. I saw the one in the All-Star game. He fucking moonshotted that shit though. And I'm talking about off an All-Star pitcher. He's so disrespectful, dog. And Japanese people are usually respectful, but this nigga's a little bit disrespectful. Raf.
We see you.
So, okay, so the top 3 had 3 men's tennis players that we've been talking about for the past few weeks. We know who they are. Rafael Nadal at 12, Djokovic at 11, Kobe Bryant at 10. I think that's fair of the 2000s.
Yeah,
that's So those 3 guys, I wouldn't argue their place. Top 10. We had I don't know if you remember one of our first ones together. We talked about the top 10 athletes in the world, and I think the list is kind of similar to this list that they're making. I think I had Nadal up there. They have Usain Bolt at number 9.
Yeah, bro. I mean, because it was never a question when he was on the track whether he was going to win or his team was going to win.
I don't see how he's any less than 5, brother.
I feel you, though.
Usain at 9 is a little bit.
That's a lot disrespectful, actually.
Look, I have not looked at the top 10.
Because of the dedication that goes to the Olympics. Like, you train, you give your whole life.
Yes, and when we talk
9 seconds, bro. I've trained my whole life for 9 seconds.
And when we talk about dominating sport, there's only one person or maybe 2 or 3 people that dominated sport. I would say 3 in the 2000s. Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, Serena, and Tiger are the only 4 that dominated the sport, kind of how Usain did. Those are my 4. And I think you can literally put Usain with any of those 3 other people and be like, he was just as good.
Anyway.
So number 8.
I think number 1 is really kind of clear cut.
Who would be your number 1?
I think Michael Phelps is number 1, bro.
That's fair. 8 is Tiger Woods of the 2000s.
That's I don't
Where
like that.
he's a top 5.
He's a top 5 for sure.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was world number 1 for 10 consecutive seasons.
Yeah. But he did win his first majors in the 90s.
Simone Biles at 7.
I think she's a.
I think she's great. That's a little
I
high
think the
though.
top three are really Olympians. I really do.
Hmm?
I think the top threes are Olympians, in my opinion.
But are you gonna put Simone Biles 2000s against Tigers?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
She's dominated her sport, no doubt about it.
they
Seven
had,
time,
they had to make a
seven
new
time,
grading scale for her, bro.
7-time Olympic
They changed the
medalist,
grading scale.
4 Olympic gold medals, tied for most by female gymnasts at single games.
This year, bro.
Roger Federer at 6. That one shocked me a little bit.
I think the tennis guy should have been between 10 and 15.
Yeah, I don't think you can put Federer 6 spots from Djokovic and Nadal.
He did have the better career out of those three, though.
I think my bias is gonna kick in a little bit because I'm such a Nadal fan, and I'm not gonna deny that he might have. Okay. Let me read this to you though, real quick. 20-time major champion, 369 major wins, 8 Wimbledons, 103 tour single titles. Fuck, that's fucking crazy. I'm gonna read.
That's work that deserves to be. Where's that number 8?
Let me read Djokovic though. 24-time Grand Slams champion, record 422 weeks as number 1, 375 Grand Slam win, 30 men's singles titles. And then Nadal is a 22-time Grand Slam singles champion, ATP Tour title in 19 straight seasons, 209 weeks as world number 1.
That's a lot of work being done there, man.
Bruh,
all the weeks at number 1 are so crazy because all their careers overlap.
Yo,
like they was really just going back and forth like number 1 is.
And I don't think we've had 3 GOATs that were actually GOATs at the same time in any sport.
Had 2 in soccer.
We had 2 in soccer. We had, Kobe and LeBron kind of overlapped. Tom Brady was the GOAT.
And even Jordan and Kobe overlapped.
Yeah, Jordan and Kobe, then Kobe and LeBron, and then LeBron and whatever Steph, Katie, whoever you want to call it. It's maybe still LeBron, but it's like we never had 3 short for sure arguments about the GOAT because Nadal, Federer, Djokovic could be on any day. Okay, so Federer at 6, Tom Brady at 5. Wow.
I mean, we keep saying everybody's top 3, but we're running out of 3 spots. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Tom Brady's.
I think Tom's good because, like I told you, my top 3 are Olympians just because of what is required. You only if you're gonna go for the decade of the millennium so far.
So let me get your top 3 then of the 2000s.
My top 3: Phelps, Bolt, Simone Biles, and I might got Biles ahead of Bolt.
It's a little bit different than mine. I'm gonna probably be Phelps, Bolt, LeBron.
No way, bro.
No way. Am I tripping? Am I tripping, bro? LeBron is all in the 2000s, bro.
It's all in the 2000s.
All in the 2000s for 20 years.
Thugging.
And he's the greatest to ever do it in his sport. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's the greatest easily. He has records.
He showing us that shit yesterday.
Come on, bro. He's doing it for 20 years on the biggest stages.
Yeah. This guy's good.
Nah, but okay. So 5, Tom Brady.
I think Brown was 4 for me and then Brady 5.
Brown, they had Tom Brady at 5.
I actually would have had him flipped. I probably would have 4 Brady and 5 Brown.
Tom Brady at 5, LeBron at 4, Messi at 3.
Don't like that.
Serena at 2.
Cannot be mad at that. That's who I really left off my list.
Serena?
I apologize about that. I had to refigure my. I can't have Simone Biles ahead of Serena. I can't.
22-time major champion, women's record, 365 major match wins, 73 career titles.
She was the first woman to go over 110, 120 miles per hour on the surf. Like, not just winning, like just really just dominating. Dominate. Them women had no chance.
All right. So okay. Let me ask you this. Let me give your official top 5 now that you heard it all. So Serena at 2, Michael Phelps at 1.
Yeah, so I got Michael Phelps, Serena, Bolt, Brady.
I'm a little bit. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm trying to see like if I'm gonna go either Simone Biles or Braun.
You should say Michael Phelps, Serena, Bolt.
Michael Phelps, Serena, Bolt, Brady.
Mm.
And so I put Brady there because he didn't have, football. You got so limited opportunities to
100%.
showcase how great you are.
It's such a team game.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's no Olympics, there's no FIBA, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you can only do one part of the game.
and you literally won the first championship in 2000. Like,
so who's your 5th one then?
I think I'm gonna just go with Braun, with just his overall global impact.
Okay.
I think I got Biles right at 6.
I think I would go Phelps, Bolt, Serena, Tiger, Braun. Because I think what Tiger did. Oh my God!
He changed the whole look of the game. You know what I'm saying?
He literally had a race watching a different sport. He had niggas watching golf.
He went Bill Russell on niggas.
Niggas never watch around a golf until Tiger started playing.
For the most part.
And then Usain and Michael Phelps, between those two, you just knew they were going to win.
You just knew they was, every time they touched it, it didn't matter what it was.
Doesn't matter. You could put $1 million on it. They're going to win you your money.
2,500 back.
Nigga, and then Serena, and then I think Braun did this shit all in the 2000s. I think I'm a little bit between Braun and Tom Brady in my 5th spot. It could be either one of them. I think obviously there's no perfect list, right? Because depending on what you value, obviously, you think Asia should have been higher. Whoa. Bro.
What was that?
I did not see Breanna Stewart on that list.
I mean, if Asia's in like the 80s, bro, Breanna Stewart can't be on that list.
Her resume is nuts. That's what we just talked about.
It's nuts. Her pro resume is very, very good, but it don't stack up to Asia. I get it. She was a part. She never lost a game in college. I get that. But, I mean,
all right, nah. You
national player of the year?
You said it again?
I said, was she 4-time national player of the year?
3 or 4, bro.
I know Asia had 3. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, come on, though. What are we talking about here?
Asia done won 2 chips.
Okay, I think that might be the difference. The WNBA shit might be the difference.
Because Asia's WNBA resume is crazy.
Not to say Stewie struggled in the league, but like obviously, I don't think she's.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a couple of injuries here and there, but fuck, I don't know.
Hanging out there, goddamn.
Okay. So after hearing the list, where would you put Mookie realistically?
I said it already, like between probably like 43, 47, somewhere in there. He in front of Mike Trout. He's 2 in front of Mike Trout.
All right, bro. We not. I don't know what your beef is with Mike Trout. We not going over that.
Beef, bro. It's just what it is.
Hey, hopefully one day.
Guy, like, I love the player he is. Well, I just, it's just like.
Hopefully we can get Mike Trout on here. Y'all can settle y'all beef. because obviously,
no beef, bro. My child don't even know who I am, bro. Like, it ain't no beef. It's just the facts. Like people, I don't have a problem with Mike Trout. I have a problem with everybody says about Mike Trout.
sound like beef to me, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
No problem with everybody else what they say about.
But yeah, no, I think obviously that list. There's no perfect list because so many people dominated so many sports. Like
Impact can't be measured.
exactly, and like I think
the opportunity, like we were saying, Tom Brady. I mean, he only gets the NFL regular season to display his talents.
And yeah, and it's like, you know, if we talk about LeBron James, obviously Steph Curry and Kevin Durant existed, right? If we talk about Tom Brady, Eli Manning exists, Peyton Manning existed.
And of his existence.
Right. And so, but when we talk about Usain, Michael Phelps, and Serena and Tiger, nobody else existed. It was just them. And I think that's the separation, you know, 1 through 4 or 5 through 10.
When you get up to that level. Like,
exactly. So it's like, you know, even.
It's one thing my dad taught me, like, you know, growing up, like, being around some of the people I was blessed around to meet. He's like, yo, it's floors to a lot of people. Like, he's like, you know, there's guys that's in the league. You know, there's guys that are like all-star or fringe all-star or 1 to 2 to 3 maybe all-star. Then there's perennial all-star.
Right.
Then there's superstar. Then there's GOAT category. And then like it's them ones. You know what I'm saying?
Barry Bonds.
You know what I'm saying? Not really like I was thinking more like Willie Mays.
Oh shit!
Like really, like people like really be terrified to go talk to him. Like people in Major League Baseball are actually terrified to go talk.
And no, I'm glad that you mentioned that point because I want to visit an early topic just really quick. We're watching LeBron in the Olympics, right? And LeBron is one of those guys that you're just now mentioning. He's literally your favorite player's favorite player.
Getting up to them tables.
Yes. So,
you know, like down here where Tatum and them sitting, it's about 12 of them. They got a party at 12.
Exactly. And so they asked Anthony Edwards, you know, what was the key to winning the last game? He said LeBron James with a smile on his face. And you could just see his teammates kind of in awe. The younger guys are just like, oh my God, this is LeBron James. I'm watching LeBron be LeBron.
Exactly what I was watching. He said, I'm watching it like right here now.
Bro, and I can call him. I'm practicing with LeBron, but it's still like some of these guys are 25 or 26. And you know, 10 years ago, they were watching LeBron win MVP in 2014 or 2011 or whatever. So it's like the exact thing you're talking about is like we're seeing it in Olympic basketball. Like if you look at the bench when LeBron does some things, it's just like, oh my God, this is actually LeBron. This might be the GOAT. But man, so much happened in these past 2 weeks. And then we have the Olympics coming up. So obviously that's a lot to talk about very soon, very quickly coming up, the Paris Olympics. Hopefully, you know, the young guys are able to step up. You know, maybe not have LeBron and Steph Curry in year 7 or year 16 and year 21 lead carrying a bunch of 25-year-olds.
What do you say? Put them in my go yard.
Come on, man. These niggas are 39 and 36, and KD's coming off injury. Can a young
Excel Louis V. Duffel?
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna talk about this guy until the next pod. If Noah Lyles doesn't win Olympics, we can't talk about him today.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, that's a whole nother subject,
me, brother. And you might need to win the double.
That's a 25-30 minute conversation. If Noah Lyles does not win the gold medal, I want him to shut the fuck up. We don't even talk like that on here. But I want him to shut the fuck up if he doesn't win a gold. Hopefully, you know, I'm a patriot, you know, for these couple 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, and real quickly, I'm sorry. I wanted to end it right here, but my God, Donald Trump.
You gotta go, bro.
No. That had to get that off. We
I
don't
got
have to talk about,
blocked out.
bruh. Was the assassination fake or not? I gotta know.
Bye, bro.
Fake or not, Joe Biden's out the race. Niggas are old, bro.
I'm out the race, bro.
All right, man. That's it. We'll talk about it next time, man. Like and subscribe, comment. I'm sorry, we just had a lot to talk about. And Donald Trump shit is crazy. Joe Biden. All right, man.
You will soon, Joe.
All right, nah, I see. All right, I see what you're on, bro. Thank y'all for watching, man. You're sick.